Okay, so we are pursuing discussion on reason for the cancer in the body. A person is catching cancer in the body. What is the reason that a person is catching cancer in the body, for which we are pursuing a discussion? What is cancer? Is the bulge in the okay? So what is the carcinogenic? Consider this is a bulge, and people would have seen that a cancer patient typically they have bulge. Okay, bulge means that muscle will grow here, muscle will grow here. Okay, bulge cannot be simple, there can be a blood cancer also. Okay, then in blood where is bulge? People who are seeing that the muscle coming out from anywhere, it can be carcinogenic. Anywhere muscle is coming out, then it can be carcinogenic. Or muscle can come in the brain also, that is called brain cancer. Or there is leukemia, that is the blood cancer. I am not a doctor, I am not a doctor, nor I am related to any doctor, but still we are trying to find out what is the reason for cancer and how it can be treated. Okay, then someone would ask how you can comment on this, because the way I live life, I never catch any disease. I never catch cancer, I never catch tuberculosis, I never catch any disease. Anyone can verify it. I never catch any disease. I live life through some methodology. Okay, and that is what I am going to reveal now. How we can not have cancer at all. If someone is having cancer, then how it can be treated. Okay, now consider that person is having a bulge here, muscle is growing out here. Okay, if muscle is growing out here, means that there is a growth of cell here. There are two philosophy in growth here. One thing is for sure that there is a growth of muscle is going on. If it is a blood cancer, then particular cell is growing uncontrolled manner. If there is a cell growth is seen in uncontrolled manner, that is cancer. Any cell is growing. If the brain cell is growing uncontrolled, then it is cancer. If here it is growing uncontrolled, it is cancer. If bone cell is growing uncontrolled, then it is bone cancer. Okay, if blood cell is growing uncontrolled, then it is blood cancer. So cancer means a cell is growing uncontrolled. That is cancer, nothing more than that, but it is very big thing. Okay, there are two philosophy. One philosophy is that cell has division. So cell is dividing, the cell mutatic division, mitotic division, whatsoever. It is growing in number. It is making a division and growing in number. And then it is making a bulge, uncontrolled growth. Another is every cell has a life cycle. Every cell has a life cycle. And in that manner, a cell, when it lives, after some time, cell dies and new cell comes up. Okay, if this is the cell, then there is another cell. If this cell is dying, a new cell will come up. Whatever is the constituent inside the cell, that it will take. Whatever the microbiology or nutrition that cell is carrying, that will be carried by new cell. This cell will die. It will carry the nutrition inside the cell. When this will die, new cell will come. This life cycle should continue. The life cycle of the cell, death and new cell should continue. But somehow new cell is coming up, but old cell is not dying. Then new cell is coming up again and old cell is not dying. And this make exponential series in exponential growth in the cell. If new cell comes in, then old cell should die. What will happen on earth when the new people will get born and old people will not die? Then there will be enormous number of people will happen, and this is what is happening in cancer. The old cell is not dying and new cells are coming up, and then all of a sudden there will be a bulge. Mean this is called uncontrolled growth of the cell. Okay, this result in cancer. Okay, how to control the cancer? This is a big question that arrives to anyone. Okay, how to control the cancer? Let's leave the fundamental of biology. Let's enter into different kind of world. We will enter into electronics world. This is what we are we have been talking about. So as per electronics world, consider this body as electronic circuit and it is running by a battery. Battery means somewhere the energy is coming inside the body and body is running through that energy. People would say we are eating food, we are taking breath and then finally it is generating certain energy in the body. Consider this is the energy that is the battery that is generated in the body. And then when it is generated, then this energy is coming to the circuit and this circuit which has an integrated circuit in between IC and there are capacitor, diode, resistor outside it. This is a full-fledged circuit and it is receiving energy through this battery and it is running. Okay, we have given example. Consider this integrated circuit that it at center and it has 8 pins. In one pin, the voltage should be 4 volt, but somehow it is becoming 8 volt. Why it is becoming 8 volt? Because there is some malfunctioning is happening in the circuit and one pin is growing in the voltage. Some okay, and then this IC is getting burnt because in IC there are many transistors and one transistor is receiving double voltage and it is burning. In that manner, it may malfunction or it may not function at all. In that manner, I can take out this IC and place another IC and then I try again. Okay, it will work for some time. Again, voltage will start coming up and then it will burn again. It is very similar to if I have a bulge here, muscle bulge here, and if I cut it because I say this is a cancerous, so if I cut it, then since voltage here, every portion of the body has a voltage level, means as per electronic science. If I consider my body as an electronic circuit, means every portion, heart portion, or different part of the heart, liver, kidney, everywhere there is a voltage and current. Okay, if any portion, if voltage level is becoming high, if my kidney is receiving voltage and current and this voltage is going high, then the kidney can accommodate in, then kidney will start malfunctioning and that can be reason for the cancer as per electronic circuit. Means kidney is receiving voltage and current that is not specified for the kidney. Why it is happening? Because all of the body there are some malfunctioning is going on and at the end the voltage that is going to the kidney or current there it is sudden rise we are seeing. Then kidney will malfunction and cancer will catch. Doctor will take out the kidney and he will replace with another kidney. Then again story will be same because of the malfunctioning of the circuit, the in the integrated circuit one pin voltage will start rising again, kidney will fail again. This is called cancer reoccurrence. If someone has brain cancer, they will open the brain, they will take out the bulge or the extra thing that is growing, extra cell growing on that region, they will cut it out and then they will close the brain and then it will grow again because voltage level there it is keep on growing only because this is the tendency of body, this is the tendency of circuit has happened in that manner. What is the solution? You have to find the exact component or set of components which are malfunctioning. They are not functioning, then that is all right. The circuit will not work, but they are malfunctioning. That you have to cure it. Then the pin number, particular pin where voltage level is rising, that will not rise. That is the solution from the electronic perspective. Make sense? Okay. How we can talk about this in human body? Let's say human body. What's going on? If I say human body, then voltage level at particular point is growing. Voltage level means energy. If there is a 4 volt of energy, 4 volt is required at a particular point, and then it is 8 volt means at that point energy is more somehow, or energy is less or energy is more. Both are malfunctioning only. Means if my battery, from my battery, this is a 4 watt circuit. Circuit is withdrawing 4 watt from the circuit, from the battery. When IC is malfunctioning and then I am checking how much watt of energy is being withdrawn from this battery, I am seeing it is 4 watt only. All right, no problem. Battery is from battery, I am withdrawing 4 watt. But somehow a particular pin in the IC, particular pin, their energy level is going up. If energy level is going up and energy from the body, from the battery is being withdrawn is same, means some portion is receiving less energy. Some portion of the circuit is receiving less energy. That's why more energy is being given at a particular portion of IC because net energy is constant. From the battery, no extra energy is being withdrawn. Still, one portion is receiving higher energy, means other portions are receiving less energy. Perfect. This is what the normal science is. Means a carcinogenic patient, a patient who is cancerous, he is weak by the body, weak by the brain, because the uncontrolled growth of a cell in a particular region, it is absorbing the energy. If voltage level is high, means it is their energy level is high, means other portion of the body is receiving less energy somehow. Okay, and that person is not that much responsive. He is not able to work much because his brain is receiving less energy, other person is receiving less energy. Okay, what's going on? How a person can make sure that that region of the body or blood or bone or brain where unconditional growth is going on, somehow their voltage level is higher where it should be lower because of voltage level are higher. Okay, less energy is coming to brain and other organs, and then he is feeling weak, and then that person is having more energy and that is behaving uncontrolled. Okay, this is the problem. This is the problem. And what is the solution to the? I have some documentation on it. This, if this is the problem, then how someone can come out of the cancer? He does not know. He is going to the doctor, and doctor is making some examination, and he is confirming that cell growth is unconditional. There can be bulge also in the body, but that may not be carcinogenic. There can be swelling somewhere, but if someone make a cut there and check it, then the cell growth is not uncontrolled, means it is not carcinogenic. It will remain like that only. Carcinogenic means cell growth will be uncontrolled, means very quickly it will become very big. That is cancerous. Okay, means d mass by dt, the change in mass by per unit time is very high. Okay, fourth stage cancer means d mass by dt is very high. Change in the mass, change in the number of cell, d number of cell by dt per unit time, how much cell growth is being seen is very high than fourth stage cancer. First stage cancer means the cell growth per unit time is less. Cell growth per unit time is more. Second stage cancer. Cell, many people they go to the doctor and immediately he says it is fourth stage cancer. Fourth stage cancer means cell growth per unit time is very high. Means your body circuit, electronic circuit is gone completely wrong. Completely wrong in that manner. A particular portion of the body, blood is also a portion of body only. That is going uncontrolled. This, many people they name it as high growth or whatever the terminology used in medical science. Okay, means highly progressive cancer is, means it is in fourth stage or something like that. Fourth stage means it is impossible to save the patient. Fourth stage cancer means it is impossible to save the patient. First stage cancer means growth rate is low. It is not that person will go to the doctor and it will always be first stage cancer because at the beginning, no. Depends upon how malfunctioning is happening has happened in the body. Anyway, how to treat it? This is if someone goes to the doctor, doctor will prescribe surgery, 100% sure. If it is blood cancer, then some medicine will be given heavily or blood need to be replaced. That is surgery one. Blood needs to be replaced. Or if it is in bone or somewhere that need to be cut down. This is what they will. It will grow again because that person is receiving high voltage, and because of the other person malfunctioning more or less, person has to die. Now it is understandable that why a cancer person must die because of the irregular nature of the body that has happened, and doctor always focus on the problem only. Blood cancer means replace the blood. Brain cancer, then take out the organ growth there. If it is a skin cancer, then think about that. If it is some bulge has come, muscle bulge has come, they will cut it down. That's it. But how body inside the body, all organs are behaving, no one sees about it. and at the end person die. Because more and more energy will be sucked here, less and less energy will be given, will other organ will receive, including the brain, and then person will start digesting food less, because digestion system will receive less energy because all energy are going in other direction. Make sense? Slowly, digestive power of the human will start decreasing day by day. Mental attention, attentivity will start decreasing day by day. And at the end, person will, the energy generation in the body. If this is the electronic circuit, where I kept, we talk in very simple manner, but it is not, where I kept it. Okay, means this battery source, if I'm talking about the this circuit, electronic circuit, and this battery source energy that is drawn from the battery will be lesser day by day. Why? Because battery source, the energy that is being given to the body, it is generated by the body itself. It is not extra battery we are giving to the body. Body generates energy on its own, and the organ which generates, I have a cancer here, consider, but since energy, body energy is being dissipated here, other body organs are receiving less energy, brain is receiving less energy, then brain will try to work less, try to eat less, and then stomach will get less energy, means then digestion will be less. More or less the body will generate less energy, but whatever it generates, then it will go a particular position only, then again it will generate less energy, because energy generating organs keep on, they are receiving less energy, and then person die. This is also can, body comes in cycle or energy run away. Energy run away means but because of the cancer, that region is receiving more energy, other region are receiving less energy. In that manner, the energy generating organs are receiving less energy, means they will generate less, and more or less then again energy will go in wrong direction, and a person die. These are the electronic description of the problem. I believe it is all right. Okay, what can be reason and how it can be treated is, one is called charge discharge circuit. Charge discharge circuit means how much your body is getting energy and how much it is using it, and rest is to discharge, and rest it should discharge. What rate it should discharge? Consider, consider this is an electronic circuit, and this portion is sink. If anyone draws the electronic circuit, then he will see voltage and sink. Okay, if I glow the bulb, then there are two sides of the bulb. One is positive side and one is negative side of the bulb. From positive side, then current comes in and it passes through tungsten wire of the bulb, and then whatever the current means charge, electrical charge, if this is, these are the two wires of the bulb, from here the current is going on, means electrical charge is passing, then it will pass through the bulb tungsten, and then whatever the electrical charge is burnt in the tungsten, it will glow light, and whatever is remaining, it will go to the this side, this is called sink side, and then it will return through the sink. Sink is extremely important, otherwise this will bulb will not glow, you will not glow. Means in the body, whatever the energy is coming, whatever the organs are using the energy, then rest energy should go to the sink, it is not going. Can someone believe on this explanation? I mean, I follow this explanation. This is nicely talked by King Krishna in Gita. Okay, this is called charge discharge circuit. Okay, dan yag, and tap. These are the three mandatory things must be in someone's life. Dan, yag, and tap. Dan means you have to donate. Yag means you have to work, and tap means you have to do the tapasya, meditation or whatsoever. Dan, tap, and yag. These three things are required. Whereas there is a Patanjali Yoga Sutra also, where brahmacharya, nidra, ahar, nidra, and brahmacharya is important. Ahar means what you put. You must understand it, what you are eating. Nidra means how much you are sleeping. And brahmacharya, celibacy, that is required. Celibacy, sleep, and food. But King Krishna talks in Gita that dan, tap, and yag are three more factors that is required by a human. Dan means you have to donate, tap means you have to meditate, and yajna means you have to work. That is required. So how these kind of things, dan, tap, and yag, the way Krishna is saying Gita, it actually regulates your charge and discharge circuit. With charge, that is body, its organs are receiving the current and voltage that body is receiving, or energy that body is receiving. When energy is consumed by the body, then extra energy should go away. If it is not going away, then there is accumulation of energy. And accumulation of energy is happening in any organ, that it is start of making any organ malfunctioning. Probably some other organ is malfunctioning, but person is seeing bulge here, bulge inside the brain, but problem is somewhere else, and doctor will cut that. Problem is not solved, and problem will reoccur. Okay, I think it is long time. So what is charge discharge circuit? That we will talk. Then we will talk about garbage collection. In computer science, generally we have seen garbage collection. Means if I allocate a node, if I allocate a memory region, and that memory region is no more in the reference of the programming, it is not being used by anyone. Garbage collector will come in between, and it will take that memory region into the garbage region, into the free memory region. Now it can be reused. So those things we will talk. If it really happens in human body or human life, that is called garbage collection. Means if you are not referenced by anyone, you will be garbage collected by someone, and you have to go away. Means your this is called soul. Means your soul will be kept to be reused by next person who is taking birth. If anyone is taking birth, your soul will be used there, because you are not referenced anywhere. You will be garbage collected. Or charge discharge circuit. Whatever you earn, you spend, don't store it. This is called aparigrah. This is also talked by King Krishna how to do dan, tap, and yag. In that way, there is a concept of aparigrah. Aparigrah means don't store anything. Okay, my salary is this much I'll spend, and next I'll put in bank. Okay, and then today my bank account balance is this much, tomorrow it is this much, tomorrow it is this much, and I am becoming a powerful person, because my bank balance is growing day by day. It is not balance growing day by day. Your tendency to become a cancer patient is growing day by day. Anyway, we will talk about it.